Right now, I need to ask you to ask yourself one very important question. Are you actually a good manager? Because in this video, I'm going to share 5 signs that you know what you're doing, that you naturally are leading your team through the best of your ability, and you're making your team really happy. So many times we're asking, are we making mistakes? Are we doing this wrong? Are we doing this right? Let's get into it. Welcome to the channel, Leadership with Mike. On this channel, I help new managers become more confident leaders, and I do that with no nonsense sense, if that makes any sense. Grab the link below and sign up to be a member for the official launch of the No Nonsense Leadership Academy. More on that to come. So the first sign that you are actually doing a good job being a leader, a supervisor, a manager, is that you respect people's time. Time is one of those things that we can't get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. You can't get a raise to get more time. You can't get anything to get more time. So knowing this and respecting people's time, whether they're on your clock or not, is a big deal to people. When you schedule a meeting that could be a simple email, you're wasting people's time. When you have them come to your office, I'm thinking of I don't even know what show, but you know the shows where somebody has a meeting with the big boss and the big boss is just sitting in their office empty because they want the person to wait. That is a power move that I think is a waste of your time. The power move idea is that you want people to know how important you are and that they will wait for you and they will come when you're ready. But that is the wrong attitude. You need to be scheduling meetings, appointments, times to talk with your team. And you want to respect their time. You want to know that they have things that they need to do. So if you schedule a meeting with them, if you schedule a one-on-one, respect their time. Have the meeting start when it's supposed to start. Be prepared for the meeting at hand. The second thing that great, successful managers do that you may be already able to do is make decisions. Listen. At the end of the day, one of the biggest things that a manager or a leader has to do is they have to decide what to decide. They have to figure out what has to happen, when it has to happen. So when your team comes to you and they need a decision, don't push it off. If you're able to give them a decision on the spot or relatively quickly, your team respects that. One, they know that you have an idea of what's going on. You have an idea of what needs to be done. You're not going to be right with every decision, but by not making a decision, by making people question if you actually know your job and know your role, you're not helping the situation either. Not doing that. So being able to make decisions means that you are on the right track. And if you have troubles making decisions, there's something else in the description for you. The next sign that you are actually a good manager, that you are actually somebody that people want to follow, is you accept blame. See, one of the things about making decisions means that you have the opportunity to be wrong. You have the opportunity to really mess things up. And if you are able to own up and say, I made the mistake, say, that was my call, that was my misjudgment, help the team or whomever fix it, but own the mistake. That is a huge sign that you are actually a good manager. Because here's the thing, there's a lot of people out there that will not take the blame. I'm not saying that people just should always jump up and take the blame, but when you know it's yours, or when you know that your team made the mistake, you accept the blame. You got this. This is your game. You're winning. Right on. The fourth thing that you're doing, which shows that you are already a great manager, that you're already a fantastic leader, is you are continuing to educate yourself. You are continuing to learn about your job, to learn how to manage people better, to learn how to get out of your own head and stop with the imposter syndrome. You are investing in your education, and this is where I tell you, jump in the description. You have the opportunity in the upcoming weeks to join the No Nonsense Leadership Academy. This academy is a 12-month membership. You get a monthly masterclass. You get a monthly Zoom call with me and other managers, and we talk about the monthly issue. We talk about your personal situation and problems and how others may be able to help you with. You get 24/7 email access to me. There's so much more. Sign up and be ready for when the offer is open, because it's only going to be open for a few days and we shut her down again. And the final, and what I believe is the most important thing that you, as an already successful manager, do is that you respect people's lives. This isn't just at the beginning where we're talking about respecting their time. We respect that they have lives outside of work. Now, I understand the work needs to be a priority. The job has to be done. But that said, we would be very foolish to think that the job is the only thing of importance to somebody's life. They've got family, they've got kids, they've got other engagements. As a great leader, you are doing your best to at least consider the outside things that are going on in your team's lives. And if you can help in any way to make their life more enjoyable, to make their situation a little bit easier, then you, as a successful leader, you do that. You take that opportunity. You take the time to get to know your team. You take the time to understand their commitments outside of work and help them schedule their day or their time around that or with that in mind. You don't simply say, you show up at this time, you punch out at this time, no negotiations, because that is not how life works. You know it, and I know it. So I truly believe if you've been watching and hanging around this channel for any amount of time, you already have some of these things on the list. I know because you're watching the videos that you care about your own education, that you care about up-leveling yourself, and your team is going to see that. If they don't see it now, they will see it in the near future. And speaking of continuing education, I want you to watch this, because if you're not quite on top of your game, here are 5 success hacks that will elevate you to be a better, more effective leader. I'll see you there. Get your coffee because we're going.